Welcome to the Friday Value video. And this week we're going to digress a little bit away from PowerPoints and showing data. I really wanted to share my heart because this week was really different for me. I was invited to take part in the interview process for the new president for our local community college. As an alum and someone who has taught education classes there for over the last 10 years or so, I was invited to take part in this. And so out of 70 candidates, they have narrowed it down to four. And there were four meetings, one meeting each morning throughout the week. And I'm not even sure how to say this, but there were a couple of times where it was so impressed upon me that getting this message out there is critical. And what message is this that I'm speaking of? I'm speaking of aging and the mentality, the mindset behind aging. And the reason I shared these meetings that I was able to attend was that two of the candidates made comments that really saddened me. And there were those in the attendees who were invited to be part of the interview process who also sort of collaborated with those comments. And again, it saddened me. So let me share what they were. One of the candidates was speaking of the fact that she enjoys biking. And her husband had just purchased her a new bicycle. Now, all of these candidates were, I don't know their exact ages, but I'm guessing 50s, 60s. So they weren't young per se, but they weren't octogenarians either. And so she made this comment that her husband had said he would get her a bicycle with a motor. And she had commented, "Not yet. I'm not quite ready for that yet." And I heard that yet as a huge, huge disparagement in her mentality about the aging process because it kind of says it all. She's expecting to decline. She's expecting to need that motor on her bicycle at some point in time in her future. So, another candidate, he had this mentality about running. He said that he was an avid runner. He had recently run, and I think he did share he was in his early 50s. And he had recently, this past year, run two very long marathons. And one of them he had trained over the course of the winter, and another he had the marathon was in the fall, so he had trained over the course of the summer, and he saw a big difference in the weather for the training because he was based in Nevada. Now, his comment was, "I was a runner and I won't be doing that anymore. I have friends who are a few years older than me and they're now needing joint replacements." So his whole mentality was that if he doesn't want joint replacements, he has to stop running. Now, for any of you who are familiar with my content, you know that these thoughts are really just kind of these lies that get implanted in our head based on mainstream beliefs, understandings, and misconceptions, myths. I have shown you on more than one occasion people in their 80s and 90s running marathons. So we do not need to stop doing the things that we love, the things that we enjoy, simply because we're getting older. And I know I've done many Friday Value videos on the topic of aging. And you probably remember, if you've seen most of them, there was a statement by Betty Davis that said, getting old isn't for sissies. And that's not true. It's not true. Now, I'm not saying you can be a sissy and get old. Don't hear what I'm not saying. The point here is you can age with joy. You can maintain your independence. You can keep fitness at a satisfactory level where you can do the things you enjoy. You don't have to stop running. You don't have to stop biking. You don't have to stop swimming. 99% of the time, and this is based on my experience of 30 plus years, as well as the data and my profession, my knowledge, the science, the pain is not because of aging. The problems are not because we're getting older. The problems come because of human joint biomechanics going askew. And that can happen when you're 12. It can happen when you're 7 or when you're 70. It's not age, as well as lifestyle, activity levels. If we believe we're supposed to slow down and we stop doing things, we buy a home that has no stairs so that we can age well in place. Those are the things that sabotage our future fitness and health levels. So I hope that this helps in some way to get your mindset to turn toward the truth. Yes, we have to get older because contrary, to whatever we might want to do in life, we do have to get older. We can't stop the aging process per se, but we don't have to get old. We don't have to stop doing the things we love. We can age well without decline. We can keep our life. We can keep our independence. We can have joy in our daily life as long as we're above ground. And if you're not quite sure how to do that, please reach out to me. Hit the link below and check out the private club. Check out the different contents that I offer. Read my books, Aging Culprits, Pain Culprits. You will be equipped and empowered, and hopefully your mindset will be brought back to the truth because your understanding will be more accurate. All right. I'll see you next week.